Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Kansas City. And he'll be taken down right at the 29. Yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's a first carry for their running back. Throw! He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give. Here's Benson. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
To the air now on first and 10. They'll look to set up the screen here. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On first down, right back to Johnson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll go again with Johnson. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, and it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, go.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Go. Viking 18.
On the give, it's Johnson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Panther 60, Panther.
They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. They'll run Johnson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
19 Lions.
On the toss, it's Johnson. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. A tight end in motion now. Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He runs with it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now.
Benson. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Ready up.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
Now it's Johnson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
3rd and 11. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
This returnable from inside his own 40.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Bears. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
19,
They'll keep it on the ground here again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the 1st down. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 1st-round pick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be forced out of bounds. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Now, faking the give. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 26. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
On second down, it's Benson. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Let's go now. Drop low 80.
Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Chicago. They'll turn and hand this one off. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. In this case, they do it for a loss. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Third and long.
18, ready. 70 Lions.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down inside of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
19, Tiger, 19, Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And that'll move the sticks. 1st down, up to the 4.
And anytime you have one of these big backs, this is exactly the spot to use him. Just lower those pads, keep those legs moving. He's able to find just enough of a seam to pick up the 1st down.
Another run here with Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go! Rocco 80.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Tag! Cowboy 80.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, right back to Johnson. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Johnson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Go!
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. First down, KC.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 31. He's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Set. Get up.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
Let's go. Check go.
That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Wow, that was no small feat. Going for a 4th and 9. They still picked it up by a yard.
The 26-yard line.
Go.
That's into the hands of the fullback. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Bears' 17-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the
Let's go
12-yard
now.
line.
18. Come. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
19. Tiger. 19. Tiger. Go.
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think like they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will have the Chiefs first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So,
and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
at this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Bears 28, Chiefs 10.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
At their own 47. 7-yard line.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready. Set. Ready, ready. Set up. Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Rock, go. Ready, ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hot, hot. Ready. Set up. Let's go now. Hut. Come on, come on. Check go. Set. Ready. Ready. Down. Like. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Let's go. Go. Here we go. Shot. Hut, hut. Set. Set up. Set up. Hut. Let's go. Check go. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Here we go. Here we ready, ready. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, go. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Come on, come on. Get up. Shot. Ready, hut. Down. Set. Check go. Set. Ready. Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go. Here we go. Shot. Cougar 19. Ready. Here we go, here we go. Hot, hot. Ready, ready. off. Come on. Take off. Set up. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Down. Let's go. Go. Let's go now. Hunt. Set. 70 Lions. Get up. Here we go. Shot. Hunt. Here we go. Here we go. Check out. Ready, ready. Viking 18. Ready. Ready. Ready, ready. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready. Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.